All right, mate.
Hello, buddy.
How's it going?
Great. Welcome back to Friday's episode of Barham Engines. Hope your back's all right.
Mine?
All of yours.
Mine's all right, mate.
Mine's not.
No.
Really ain't done a lot this week, have I, mate?
Well, you've not been in a fit state to be honest.
Not been great, to be fair.
It's been a little bit painful watching you trying to do things some of the time.
Well, at least I've been here, mate.
Yeah.
Done a bit in the office, got a few emails done. But unfortunately, I can't do a lot of lifting.
No.
So, I am just reconditioning my power steering pump for the BMW engine.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I've got to start doing a little bit to that, mate.
Yeah.
I did manage to pop over to see Ryan this morning. A couple of technical issues which we've had to address. So the first main one being, now we've got our Recaro seats. We've tried them in the car. And because our roll cage in the BMW is made of 45mm diameter tubing, which is fairly excessive.
Quite a big bit of tube.
Big old tube. Yeah. I don't know whether they use like 40 sometimes. We're having a bit of a problem with the sidebars. So we have got, oh hello. So we've got the extra large Recaro SPGs for those wider hips,
lovely
if you like. Lovely and comfortable. We want to run the seat rails as well, so we've got the FIA seat rails so we can move them backwards and forwards, mate.
Nice.
Because putting it in a permanent position for me ain't going to be much good for you, is it?
No.
Mr. Longlegs over there. So, yeah, we need to fit those. Plus, with the E30, you do sit down quite a lot lower, don't you? And the steering wheel's up here in your face. Don't like that. So we're bringing them up a bit. The problem is, not only because it's brought it up probably about an inch, not only just for the fixed position, but the sliding, definitely, the sidebars are in the way. So, if you think of it, we've got the cross at the side, which the old DTM cars have, with the gusseting. Looks very smart.
Yeah.
Two problems with that. One, we can't move the seat back and forth because say if you've got the front of the car here, you've got the X like that, the bar that goes from the top of the B pillar down to the bottom of the A pillar is okay.
Yeah.
But the one that goes the other way, this bottom half here is in the way.
Okay.
So we need to remove that.
Yeah.
And not only that, but the top bit that goes up to the middle of the A pillar, although it looks trick, it's very difficult to get in and out in it. And with my hips these days, mate. So what we're going to do is we're going to just run the bar from the top of the B down to the bottom of the A, one side bar. We can get in and out a lot easier.
Move the seat.
Move the seat.
Ideal.
It's going to work perfect. So going to do that.
Fair enough.
So that was one problem. Second problem was one of the passenger doors is not much cop. There's a bit of, although it doesn't, you can't see it much, but now he's took all the paint off. Right at the bottom of the inside of the door where the seam sort of comes over, it's quite corroded in there and a bit rotty. So to peel that back, do it, fill it and all that crap, it's going to be far more labour than it would cost to get a good second-hand door. So I've been in touch with Luke in Newquay. He's an E30 breaker.
Oh yeah. And
he's going to do me a good second-hand door, mate. Send that, and what he's also going to send me is a full complement of door locks, including the boot lock with the original keys.
Ideal.
So we can fit a lock to either side, because we only had a lock on one side, which was the passenger side, and we didn't have anything on the boot. So we want to fit original locks so we can lock the car, open it as it would be.
Ain't got to use padlocks now. Ideal.
No, that's it. Yeah, and it means I can pop into the supermarket. One, I can get out without falling out, and two, I can come back and the car still be there, hopefully.
Which would be a nice touch.
Be lovely, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
So yeah, that was it really. Anyway, I've come back here. I managed to get an auxiliary bout from next door, which they got in stock, strangely enough.
It's ideal.
dragged a pump out from upstairs. I've just given it a blast. I'm going to give it a little lick of the old silver.
Recon in a can.
Recon in a can, because we are going to be fitting the power steering.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Do not want to run this thing with no power steering, mate. It's too late in the day for me to start battling a steering wheel.
Well, power steering was kind of invented for a reason, and that reason was to make your life a bit easier.
Yeah,
so.
And this old school power steering, power assisted steering, is quite nice because there's still a bit of weight to it.
Yeah.
You can still feel the car, but it just takes that bloody harshness off, doesn't it? So yeah, we'll get this fitted, mate. And that's it. Oh, we've got another little. We've got Tom Upton making us a header tank. Sorry, it's a bit E30 related, guys, today, but just thought I'd update you. So Tom Upton is making us a header tank, which we are going to put in what was the battery tray on the driver's side. So we've cut away the battery tray, put a new one in there, cut it all away, made it all nice and fancy, and then we're going to make a nice little upstanding header tank. Next problem with a header tank, the E36 M3 is a 2-bar cap, so very difficult to get one of them, weirdly. Yeah. So Tom's got all the bits to make the tank. Managed to get one from Mishimoto.com.
Oh, yeah.
Nice one. It's a small one, and it comes in the orange as well.
Yeah, black and orange. Perfect.
Bloody lovely. In a nice little thing, look. And I've ordered the neck that goes with it.
Okay.
So
is that what
I'll send that to Tom.
Onto, yeah.
And Tom's going to weld that on there.
Yeah.
Jobs are good, isn't it? But you wouldn't, little bits like this. I mean, it's just header tank, but it took me 3 days to sort that out.
Yeah.
So let's take that up to Tom. That's another thing done. So we're getting there with that. The Cosworth's gone.
Yes.
Customer picked that up today. He was very happy with that, wasn't he, mate?
Yeah.
Wish all customers could be like him. He's a lovely chap. So yeah, that's gone. We've got what we got there. Oh, that's the Ingenium wrapped up. That'll be going Monday.
Yeah. It's all finished.
Yeah, we've got the bits on order for the Z-Tech.
Yep. Got it on stand. Got it painted.
Plenty more on the go, innit? We've got the 2 Civics we've got to do. Still on the subject of Cosworth, mate. This is what I'm going to be going on about today.
Okay.
Got a bit of an issue with the Cosy.
Right.
And I suppose I'm putting it on here just to see if anyone's got any ideas. I know we specialise in the Cosy, but mainly the engine. So we did a Cosworth engine for a customer. Fortunately, he's a really sound guy and it's quite easy going and that. But this was quite a while ago, probably a year and a half ago. For an Escort Cosworth, did nothing different to what we do with all the others. Long studded it, all the rest of it. It's only like 350 to 400 horsepower, that sort of power on it.
Yeah.
Did the motor, rebore, everything was done. And he said it uses oil like it's going out of fashion and smokes. So we to and from on the phone, suggesting, turbo and breather and all the rest of it. He hasn't had the turbo done by a professional company, but he's put 2 cores in the turbo. I think one when he did the engine, and then he's put another one in since. But it still uses oil. The only so we had the engine back, didn't we, a few months ago? Yeah. We said, look, take it out, we'll have it back. We stripped it completely, could find absolutely nothing wrong with it.
Yeah, all measured fine.
All measured fine.
Perfect.
The top of the pistons were a little bit wet, and there was a bit of oil in the inlet manifold. So I suggested the breather.
Yeah.
Spoke to a couple of other specialists, and they said, yeah, the way it's set up on the standard bit of it was not right. That's going to cause an issue. So we assumed it was that. Bores looked great. They looked like they'd run in perfect. We even stuck another set of rings in just as a matter of course, but there was nothing wrong with the original ones. It had only just run in. Checked all the head out. We'd obviously put new guides and that in it originally. Nothing, same as what we do on everything. So we sort of said to him, engine-wise, bear in mind we have these Cosies in that are absolutely knackered. First thing it goes is the guides are like a prick in a bucket. Yeah. Rings are knackered. There's about 10th hour ball wear in some of them, but they don't use oil like that, do they?
No.
So yeah.
It sounds like something's pushing oil in there through the inlet manifold potentially.
Sounds it.
Something like that anyway.
Yeah. He did say, speaking to him recently, the story changed slightly where he said that off boost didn't seem to do it. So I said, well, it's obviously boost related, so it could be a turbo, couldn't it? There could be a crack in the housing or something like that. But it just doesn't sound like the engine to me.
Well, like you said, you had it back and checked it all and there was nothing.
This is it. You know, we're at the point now where he sort of wants us to do something about it, but I mean, what do we do? I said, the thing is, we've checked it, we've had it in bits. As far as we're concerned, there's nothing wrong with it. We're not trying to get out of anything. If there was anything wrong, I'd have done it when we stripped it.
Yeah.
But it looks perfect.
You wouldn't put it back together again wrong, would you? So
no. He's on about taking the head off and getting it sent somewhere to check again, but pointless in my eyes. I think we're clutching at straws with that. You know, it would smoke a bit on the overrun with the guides, but the guides have all been done. Yeah. It's got new stem seals on.
Yeah, I was going to say brand new seals.
It's been to PJ Motorsport. They've checked the breather and all that jazz and said that's all right. They've done a leak down test, compression test, all passed perfect. So, yeah, if there's anyone out there watching, feel free to comment down below with your suggestions on what you think on that. But my feeling is, if it ain't doing it when it's off boost, it's boost related, isn't it? So
something to do with boost, yeah.
Bit strange.
Or high load, but yeah.
Yeah. I haven't ventured it on here before because obviously it's a bit of a warranty sort of, I suppose it is a warranty sort of job, but we've got to the point now where we've stripped it. You know, I did say to him, look, we always try and go out of our way to help people, but if we've got to take it to bits and strip it again, you're going to have to get an independent engineer in here. Yeah. If he deems that it's all okay, which I have a feeling he might do, because as far as we were concerned, it was fine. It's going to start costing him, isn't it? What else do you do? Can't keep it. Bar, if there's nothing visibly wrong with it, bar do it all again at a great cost. I just don't think that's going to... You know, it's never happened before. We've done loads of Cosworth, so yeah, let us know what you think about that, guys. But I'm a bit scratch my head with that one.
This is the problem, isn't it? There's so many ancillaries that we haven't even had come in here that sort of have been bolted back on, and you don't know what's been used, what, you know, you just don't know how it's been fitted, or it's hard to be sure of.
It is really. I mean, I know the only reason I put it on here is because I see him, he's put it on Facebook saying help, really. Any suggestions? There's loads of, he's quite involved with the Cosy world, so there's loads of people commented, and they've all got different opinions. Many of them said about the turbo, and you know, you'd be surprised what they can do. Yeah. So yeah, it's one of them. Don't know, but I would like to find out what the issue is.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to know.
To know. So what's the score with this little beauty, mate? The Lotus.
Well, doesn't look too bad, to be honest. We've got glazy bores, which I think you pointed out in the last video. I haven't actually had a proper look at the head yet. No. But it all looks okay. Smelt a bit fuely coming apart, but that's...
What's the deal with it? Does it come here for any reason, or is it...
a bit tired. Like, I think it was smoking.
Is it? What's it in?
I think it's in a Lotus Elan.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah. But other than that, it was all alright, really. Just needs a bit of love and...
Bit of TLC.
Bit of, you know, some blasting, some paint and... You know, all that sort of thing.
When I put this in the last video, I did get a chap email me saying that he was quite involved with these engines back in the day. Oh yeah. And he suggested a load of stuff that we should do, because obviously we don't do these much. No. It's an engine, but we're not a specialist in them, certainly. He said, first thing to do, buy a new cover from Burton. They do the covers. He's right, I've had a look. Yeah.
They're integrated water pump.
That's right, yeah. You can buy all the water pump and water pump repair kits. You buy a new cover.
And this back plate as well, was it?
Back plate, yeah. He said you can even, the rockers can play up and warp. You can even buy the rocker covers. So you can buy all the bits from Burton, which is good. Yeah. So we shall take his suggestion on that, and thank you very much for taking the time to email us. Yep. But yeah, quite nice, mate. I quite like them when they come in like this and go out looking spiffing.
Yeah.
Lovely. So I'm off Monday.
Yeah.
So there's probably not going to be a video Monday. Might have to do one Tuesday. And you're off as well.
I'm off as well, yeah.
I'm off because it's my wife's birthday and timed it very well. It's our wedding anniversary.
Perfect.
2nd year. So
congratulations.
get everything done in one day, isn't it?
Yeah.
Although my wife does like a nice birthday week normally. So what are you doing?
I am going up to see Duncan Graham, who is going to be tuning my Subaru.
Oh, that
So,
could be good for the
yeah,
video.
Yeah, I'll do some video. I'll just do loads of filming while I
Yeah.
go up there.
Going up on your own?
All alone. My missus is away, so she's
mate.
not coming. So yeah, going to be about 4 hours up there, isn't it?
Yeah.
2
Just
hours.
you and the radio.
Ain't got one. It don't work.
I mean, you could just whistle yourself a tune, mate, for
Right.
8 hours.
Got a Bluetooth speaker, it'll be okay.
You've got 2 big, dirty, great silencers hanging out the back, mate.
Yeah.
Listen to them on the
I'll
way
listen
back,
to
innit?
those, yeah.
Nice. Well, I hope it all goes well.
Yeah, hopefully. Gonna do a oil change over the weekend and
Yeah.
a few little bit of tinkering, and then get on up there.
What sort of power are you expecting?
About 300.
That'd be nice.
Yeah, around 300, maybe a little bit more, but I don't want to push it too hard.
300 would be nice, wouldn't it?
Yeah, 300 would be lovely. Duncan reckons that's
Easily obtainable.
easily done with what I've got. So
Yeah, nice.
yeah,
That'd be interesting.
yeah.
Auto box all right with 300 horsepower?
Well, I think they use that gearbox in some bigger stuff like pickup trucks.
Oh,
and
do they?
everything. And I think they're
Oh, right.
good for up to about 400 before
Yeah.
they start giving problems.
Nice.
So should be all right.
Can't wait to see it. And
Yeah.
go out in it.
Yeah,
Brilliant. So yeah, I suppose until Tuesday then.
yeah.
Have a good weekend. We'll see you Tuesday. Goodbye.